Hey, and welcome back. This episode is called IP90X, where we come to you individually. This week we have Jay High coming in internationally. Let's get cracking, Jay High.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
Hit it, ladies.
Hit it.
The bony landmarks of the anterior side of the scapula include the manubrium, the clavicle. This is the sternal end of the clavicle, and then the acromion end of the clavicle, and then here's the acromion process, and then the coracoid process is at the anterior side of the scapula.
Now I'm going to go over the bony landmarks on the posterior side of the shoulder.
Yeah, you are.
Here we have the inferior angle. Here we have the medial border of the scapula. Here we have the lateral border of the scapula. And here we have the spine of the scapula.
And here we have Dr. Gooden.
Lower movements of the scapula. First we have elevation. Elevation is the upward motion of the scapula, and you're using your upper trapezius fibers and your levator scapula. Depression. Depression is the downward movement. You're also using your trapezius and the lower and possibly the middle fibers, and that's all she wrote. Protraction. Protraction is the shoulders moving forward, and that is the scapula abducting. And so we can see this as her scapula can move back again. As her scapula moves forward, we can see it tilting that way. She's using her pectoralis minor, and she's using her traps. Retraction. Retraction is the movement of the shoulders backward. She's using her rhomboids to adduct. She's also using her traps and upward rotation. Upward rotation is when the scapula moves and abducts because it goes away. And we can see that if she goes back to 90 degrees, her scapula isn't actually working yet. We get the full range of motion from the scapula and the humerus moving together, and you can get that full range of motion. This full range of motion is why the glenohumeral joint tends to be less stable, or is the least stable joint in the body because of its increased movement. Downward rotation? Downward rotation is the opposite. Her arms are adducting back to her body, her scapulas are rotating inward, and she's using her traps to rotate them. That's it.
Let's get real, Jai. You gotta strengthen those shoulders. Here we go.
First exercise that I would like you to do. They're called flies. What you're gonna do, you're gonna put your weight, just a light weight in both hands, yellow, orange, to make it fun. You're gonna go out horizontally. You're gonna horizontally abduct your arms, and you're gonna go back to adduction and abduct again, and you're gonna do this over and over again. Another thing for you, Jai, that I'd really like you to do, I'd like you to stay in the scapular plane, which means that it's going to be diagonally 45 degrees from your body, like this. You're going to be doing the same motion, but instead of abducting at the side, you're going to be abducting in the scapular plane. If you really want to get jiggy with it, Jai, you really want to be good at violin, you're going to throw some of these in.
Back raises.
Back raises. All right, Jai, after you're done with those exercises, you're gonna need a good stretch. So, here's what I want you to do. You're gonna take your arm, you're gonna keep it straight. I want that elbow extended. You're gonna cross it across your body, and you're gonna take your other one, and you're just gonna pull gently, so you can feel this, and you can feel back here, and it's gonna feel very nice. You're gonna do that on both sides for like 10 seconds each before you switch. This is really going to stretch your deltoids. It's also going to stretch your rhomboids as it pulls your scapula that way. It's also going to stretch your trapezius muscles. Make sure that when you're doing this, you're retracting your scapula so that you're not just, loosey-goosey, right? We don't want that. We want retracted, really get that stretch. Something else I want you to do, Jai, after you do your strengthening exercises, to stretch your chest.
I want you to take your arm, okay? Keep that elbow extended. You're gonna put it back behind you. You're gonna extend your arm, and you're gonna put it up against the wall. And you're just kind of gonna lean into it a little bit, like Alexis here is demonstrating. This is really gonna stretch your pectoralis major, pectoralis minor, and your anterior deltoid.
Hey, Jahe, let me level with you for a second here. If you don't do some deep tissue massage, you're gonna have some issues, okay? Issues playing your violin. So let's get to it. We want to deep tissue massage your pec minor, and yeah, it's gonna hurt and it's deep and we're really gonna have to get in there. But I want you on your knees crying if we're gonna get results. Are you ready, Jahe? Here we go. You're gonna get a knuckle or a lacrosse ball and just dig in there. And a deep tissue massage, if it's really good, you'll get some reaction in there, okay? There's so much set in there, we need to break it up, get it out. If you wanna be like this, we gotta get it. Levels.
Thanks for joining us on the special edition of IP90X. Flex on them. Woo!
And we can see the scapula is moving. How do you say this?
Adducting.
Is adducting. Abducting.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Abducting.